Welcome back to another episode of the Brothers of Troy podcast. As you can tell from the energy we're giving you right now, this is the first time we've ever talked about a USC loss this weekend against the Fighting Irish. Not our best game. As you can tell by Anthony's silence, it's something. I mean, I guess we don't do with loss well, right?
I mean, listen. It's at the end of the day, as Dad says, it's a game. Was I bummed out? Yeah, for sure. But for me, try to move on from it quickly and focus on who we have next. And we have a bye, and then we have Nebraska. It's nothing really much to talk about because they did the same thing they did to us last year in this game. They couldn't really pass the ball, but they ran all over us, so that was pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah, following off my brother, it's a depressive episode. This is the first time we've ever talked about a loss, we didn't have the opportunity to talk about the Illinois game because we were on different ends of the country and the world or whatever you want to say. But like us, we were going to bring person to you an in-person one, but the vibes were just telling us to not do an in-person one and stick to the theme just because we lost. If we would have won, I think there would have been a lot more energy into this one. But like Anthony, aka my Bubba, said that there's not really much to talk about. We didn't deserve to win this game. We had stupid play calls. Couldn't stop fucking Jeremiah Love. Again, for the second year in a row. Let's emphasize that. Second year in a row, we could not stop Jeremiah Love. It is what it is, I guess, at this point, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got over it after last night.
Yeah. Both of us got over it very quick. We accepted defeat at the 2-minute process, you would say. We were both watching We were both watching the game from that couch right there. We had our SC flag. Oh, I had my SC flag posted up right here above the Dodgers one, on top of the Dodgers one. But at a certain point, you just give up all you kind of know as football fans and people who watch this game religiously. There's a momentum to each and every game, and there was one big play that we lost the momentum of the game. Yeah. Well, no, it was it was the one big play and then the momentum after. You know what I'm saying? Because I had this conversation. Actually, I had this conversation with Auntie Trisha, who you kind of got to pay up on your bet on, as we talked about.
I already texted her, yeah.
Yeah. But the one more, this is what I talked to her about, and we don't got to talk about this anymore because, we don't like talking about losses here on this.
You don't. I'm fine with it.
I'm okay with it as well. Just as watching the game, like I said, this from the kick return to the crib. Okay. From that point in the game was the big momentum swing game, part of the game. That changed the momentum absolutely 1,000% in this game. Why? Because it was a back and forth. We were both giving each other the game. It was oh, here, you guys have the opportunity to win this game after we got that interception in the red zone from fucking Carr when he made not a smart play in that red zone. Got to take the points at that point, but didn't make a smart play. We got that pick, and we took that pick all the way to the 40, 45-ish, right? And then, we have that happen, right? Get stuffed on first or second down. I don't know what play happened where we had that big pass to Mackay, and then the play right after, dude, is Makai just fumbles. It's like it's such a like a emotional tug on the players, the fans, everyone who watched this game can tell you how much of the momentum, whatever side you were on, Notre Dame, SC, you felt that momentum swing throughout the whole entire game. It's just bad day to be a Trojan, I guess. Fortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is. That's what it is. It's momentum. It happens at all. It happens in all sports. Baseball's probably the worst one.
Yeah, baseball's kind of crucial, especially what inning and so on and so forth.
I mean, like the Mariners game today kind of was like that. You get 2 errors, you get a single, and then an error off trying to field the ball. Then you have Gino making error. It's kind of like that. But in football, yes, but there's football. You kind of have the chance to get the momentum back. Baseball's kind of hard.
Yeah.
When you make multiple errors and then you try to come back in the game, is really difficult.
I can agree on the same thing.
But we had the chance to get the momentum back after that kick return to for a touchdown by Notre Dame. We had the chance to put that big play with Makai, and then we run that stupid. I don't know why we run that play, especially in the rain.
In that point of the game is what I so pissed off about.
Makai could tell that he could tell that he messed up because he knew he should have just went down. I mean,
he accepted it.
Every time I see it, there was nothing open. He should just ran out of bounds or hold on to the ball at that point, because we can't lose the ball in that.
It's crucial at that point of the game. Yes,
it's crucial, we can't beat Notre Dame kept us in it.
Yeah,
but we can't beat a team like Oregon like that. So that. Yeah. And especially over there, it's probably gonna be really cold by the time we get there, and
we play them.
We have to focus on winning out. We got Nebraska, Northwestern, Iowa, and then Oregon and UCLA. Yeah. Those are our last 4 games this year. So the boys have to be.
Yeah, those are the last 4 home games. So we got to bring the energy from a Coliseum perspective in order to help this team win out in the Big Ten.
We have.
Nebraska's away, actually.
We have 3 home games left and 2 away games.
Yes. So 6 in total. We got 6 games left.
Yeah, 6 games left, something like that. So we have 6 games left. We got
2 away, 3 home. So the 3 home games is where we need the Coliseum SC fans. We're not out of this. We're definitely not out of. We may be out of the. Let's just be real. We may be out of the playoff picture, but we're not out of a good bowl game compared to the last bowl game. And we're also not out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Anthony. I'm sorry.
I don't think we're out of the playoff yet.
We just need more teams. As you've been saying earlier today, we just need more top 25 teams to keep losing, right?
Listen, here's the thing. Yes, but the other thing too is defensively. The only reason why, Notre Dame was so one-dimensional.
Don't even get me started.
Okay, I'm just saying to wrap this part of it up. They were so one-dimensional. We didn't make them pass enough. We were playing so soft. How many times? If I was a defense coordinator, by the 5th 60-yard or the 3rd 60-yard run, I would have been all right, let's go. Bound the boys up, stacking the box. We're pressuring. We're blitzing. They didn't blitz a lot.
No, bro, not at all. And then you know what's so depressing? Let's just read the stat line real quick, bro. How many yards on the ground did Jeremiah fucking Love have? Let's see.
227.
200 and something, right? Let's go to
227.
You think so? I'll tell you right now.
That's what they said.
That's what they said right before, but I don't know what it actually.
236. I think the record.
I don't know what it actually was. Jeremiah Love, 24 carries, 228 yards with an average of 9.5 yards with 1 touchdown. His longest run, 63 yards.
Listen, I'm not even gonna say that. I mean, their defense played okay. We're acting like Notre Dame's defense played great.
They didn't play great either. They stuffed us on the run, 1,000%.
Yeah. No, their run defense was great. I'll give their run defense props. Their pass defense was not good at all.
Yeah.
They were holding our receivers half the time. They couldn't keep up with them.
First touchdown
but
should have counted on a Notre Dame possession, by the way, but that massive hold. But
no, I mean, but that's the other
anyways,
thing.
we can only complain so much,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. It is what it is. You know, I'm already. I'm like, it's
We're
just
over
when you
this
talk
game.
about it.
We're over this
When you
game.
talk about it, but so for the next game against Nebraska, we got Dylan Raiola. You gotta contain him. I don't know how they run
He's not a
offenses. I haven't
scrambling
watched.
type of quarterback, in my
I,
opinion.
I,
He's a
I, I
pocket
haven't
passer.
watched. I haven't watched a single Nebraska game,
Neither
so
have
I
I,
can't
but
tell you. So I can't tell you, but I probably should watch film. Fuck. Sorry, I just felt a cut on my chin. I don't know why. Anyway, this
Raiola's not
simple.
not a running threat, in my opinion. He's not a running threat to
Yeah,
worry about. We don't know anything about their run game, so we haven't watched. But
you know
we
what?
beat them last year, but we're playing them in Nebraska. So,
And they didn't
back-to-back
have
road
Dylan
games.
last
But
year either.
luckily we have the bye.
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Cody Kessler, shout out Cody. Responding
It's the
to
second time
one
you
of my.
rest Cody Kessler in the pod.
No, I was well, yeah, but I don't know. I think if like I DM'd Cody and asked him about what he thinks we could do better, I think he would respond.
I'm pretty sure he'll
Um,
say it in his next
yeah,
episode.
he commented on one of my comments when I said fight on. He commented back, which is very cool because I grew up watching him too. So, but in any case, the whole thing is like I think I'm thinking of like what Cody would say is what we could have done better, and I think one of the things he would have said was to we did not dominate any part of that game except for the first drive. The first drive was very dominant. We were able to drive down the field with ease, not really too much. I mean, there was still stuff on the run, but they couldn't really stop the pass, and it wasn't really raining. I think the rain affected us too.
Yeah, in
Even though
the
we
second half
practiced
it did
for it,
definitely.
I think we practiced for it. It doesn't. You
There's
can
no way
practice
to
for it all you
there's no way
want.
to practice
Oh,
for the
but
actual weather.
but and it's like I think this is probably the worst game Jaden Mayava has played.
Worst game?
I would say, well, because
Yeah, it's kind of giving me flashbacks to when Caleb did not play well against Notre Dame at home. Like,
but see the thing with the see
but that's
'cause
different.
here's
Two different eras of USC
yeah
football, so we can't compare.
but no, but I'm not doing that. But I'm saying
I know I brought it up though,
Jaden,
so that's in my
his
mind. That was the comparison.
his Jaden's thing, too many underthrown passes.
Yeah,
Like Jacoby on that one interception, the only interception that they had, other than the one at the end of the game, when the game was basically over.
yeah.
Uh,
Jacoby was wide open. You're right. You said it.
Jacoby was wide open. He just damn near threw it to the guy.
He
He
didn't
threw it
lead.
to
Yeah,
the guy.
his
He didn't
placement
lead
of the
him. He
ball
threw it
was
way
just
behind,
not.
way behind. But his placement, except for the first drive, his placement on some of the passes were so inaccurate, underthrown.
On the first drive,
His,
even when we
no,
scored.
no. I said except for the first drive.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
Except for the first drive, his passes were underthrown, or not accurate, or just some of them. Like some of them, I will say Jacoby's got to catch some of those, and I get it. The thing that I realized with Jaden now is he tries to thread the needle a bit.
He's getting a little
And,
too ballsy, is what we call it. I think, in my personal opinion.
I would say that's the one thing that Cody would also say too. Like you're a great quarterback.
He is, bro. He's leading Big Ten for a reason.
But play within yourself.
Exactly.
Don't start thinking because like, and I'll even bring it up. That was my problem. That was my problem with Kirk Cousins in Atlanta last year. He played so well. He played so well to start, and then he didn't play within himself. He started thinking he was Tom Brady. Then he could thread every football in the middle. I was like, that's not gonna work. You don't have that much. You don't have Tom Brady arm strength. Like no disrespect to Kirk, but it's like, look, you're a great quarterback. Just play within your means, as they say. Play within your skill set. Don't try to.
Anyway, side note. Aren't you glad you didn't bet our NFL games today?
Listen, I would have been 2-2. I would
Because
mean,
it doesn't
I
matter.
would.
Aren't you
I
glad
would
that
have
I
split
told
50.
you that I did not want to bet against you? Because I already knew what was going to happen.
I mean,
Uh,
sure, you helped me out, I guess, but yeah.
my team's resilient, bro. We got a lot of injuries. Niners are resilient. We got a lot of injuries, but we're not going to talk about NFL because we're here just
Yeah, yeah, I
talk
think,
about the
but I
Trojans. I
think,
think we could put the
well,
Trojans to pass since we're kind of like veering off on certain things. We
y-
almost had a personal bet today because Anthony's a big Falcons fan. He was talking all his mess this morning, saying how when the Falcons win, he's going to wear his Drake London jersey on the pod. But as you can tell, out of respect for how much I love my brother, I did not want to wear anything 49er to rub
I'm not mad about the
salt
game,
in the
bro. Like,
wound. So,
that's saying I'm not mad at the game. That's one thing, like, I kind of had to realize. And I've had many conversations with dad, and dad would always say, "Yeah, it was bad. This week could have done better, but don't like fucking kick yourself to where you sorry.
you're
Don't like
right.
kick yourself to where you can't sleep at night. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly. And this is what we need to say to all. I feel like from an
all
all fan
fans.
perspective, this is what someone needs to say to all the fans in the world. I get you can we're diehard SC fans, my brother and I. Like diehard USC fans. Like this USC football during USC football time runs our life, right? But
Sure. Yeah.
what you need to know to all football fans, all diehards, at the end of the day, one, it is just a game, right? You're not playing in this game. You're not coaching. You don't have any decisions as far as how you can manipulate the game, right? From a fan's perspective, the best thing you can do is be the best fan you can be. First down, second down, third down, cheer as loud as you can. Fourth down, even.
Yeah.
Just cheer as loud as you can when you know you're needed. Why? Because from a fan perspective, us being diehard USC Trojan fans, but from a player's perspective, just playing in a sports, an athlete, just an athlete's perspective, let's speak on that.
Yeah.
In certain like sports, like say for example football, the players ride off of how hard you're cheering, right? So at the end of the day, as much as a diehard fan that you are, you live those 3 hours giving your best energy and effort. After the fact, you can't let it consume you. We both gotten
Yeah.
to the point already where we've accepted an SC loss. We're moving on. Thank God we got another bye week, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I but that's the thing. I mean, the, like even my dad, like we'll talk crap about him to the Raiders. So you Raiders suck, they're pathetic, horrible, like whatever you want to say. He'll say, yeah, I know, but he'll also
He
say
still roots for them at the end of the day.
he still roots for him. But the thing that he says, and I tell him, and he goes one time, like when I used to mess with him all the time. I think last year too, when I started learning a lot of this, like last year, like not really taking the game as personal. And he said,
Yeah.
dude, it's just a game, bro. He's like, listen, you gotta understand, like from our perspective, like we're washed up. He's like, I'm a washed up football athlete. I'm a washed up baseball athlete. Like, and I'm not coaching anymore. This is what he told me. So there's nothing that I could do or say to any of these players because I'm not doing it anymore. I can't.
Right. A
Yeah, I
thousand
can't.
percent.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I want to like stress to you fans. And you can feel whatever you want to feel, but especially on the pro level or in college level, and you feel the need to like randomly talk crap to someone you
Yeah,
don't
don't
really
attack the
even know
players,
like
man,
that.
because you're not going through that.
Yeah.
You're not playing the
Well,
fucking
listen,
game.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Don't attack the players and don't attack opposing fans. Like, don't walk up to them and start talking shit. Cause
Yeah,
like
bro.
that's like I put like LSU last year. We're playing LSU in Vegas. We walk
I was
by
just
and I'm
talking about
like,
that game earlier, but
yeah,
anyways,
yeah. We walk by and then these two, they had to be in college. They looked
doesn't
me and
matter,
my
bro. They were
age.
fucked up. They were
Yeah,
mad they lost.
they walked in and then the guy was like, "Hey man, you guys got it's a bullshit game. You guys know you should have lost." But I said, "Shut up and take the L."
Yeah,
Like, bro,
learn to
like come
take
on,
your
like
L's in all aspects of
just
life.
take just take your L and just move on. Cause like here's the thing. Like, bro, I don't know half you personally, and half what I see on the internet is people really fighting each other. They don't know because of like they.
It's just toxic. That's we don't need to spread that amongst a place that we all enjoy to be at, right? You know, so
Yeah,
that's what
cause
we got to
that
think
yeah
about at the
yeah
end of the
yeah
day.
cause that's the other thing. Like we're all going for the same thing, and
Exactly.
like you would be surprised. Like I was saying last week, I don't want somebody to come to I mean, there's gonna be a person. There's gonna be one that's gonna say,
But
"Shut
not
up! I'm gonna
someone
do it
we run
anyway."
into, so that's just
Yeah,
not us, and that's not
that's what
how
I'm
we
saying.
carry ourselves.
Yeah, that I'm saying like there's gonna be that one. So don't think if when we're telling you we want you to be like, oh yeah, there was some idiot at the college that did this big. We met this family with these two guys and their dad and their family, and they were kind of us asking us how our day was, like what part of
Yeah.
uh
What they
how
most
far did we
enjoyed, X,
travel,
Y, and Z.
where we're from, like why we travel to go see this game. Like that's to me, that's what I live for because I mean, because you gotta like we're athletes. A lot of us are good men and women, whatever team. For well, a lot of us are athletes too. Like we were athletes at one point, but if we're not doing it anymore, there's nothing that we could really like. When someone tells Mookie Betts, "Hey, bro," like when he a couple
How you
years ago
go
when he
from
was
talking
bowling.
about something else to Mookie Betts, but
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
understand.
No, the reason why because it's the point.
Okay.
The point is you're talking crap to someone you don't know. You're
Yeah.
telling people that
Got
if
your point. You're right.
you're telling people that if you were Mookie Betts, we are not Mookie Betts. That's the thing. You're not him. So you
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
really say what you could do if you were him because you're not him.
Yeah. What just confused
Like
me was how fast we were talking about SC, and Bubba's already locked in
yeah.
for the World Series. So shout out to the boys going to the World Series.
Well, yeah, no, well, no.
On a
It was just
lighter
the main
note,
point.
what really matters in this loss is that this does not affect our Big Ten record. So um, that's a good thing. Okay, why? Because I think we're fourth in the Big Ten currently as we speak. Let me fact check that real quick.
Yeah, we are.
One,
We are. We
two,
are.
three, four. Well, technically we're tied with Northwestern, so we're four, tied
So
for
we're
fourth.
fourth. What the
Yeah,
Northwest is playing like some ballers out there.
yeah. Well, we'll see them
Props to them.
in 3 weeks, right?
Yep, three
On a
weeks.
Friday night. We'll see them in 3 weeks on a Friday
Yeah,
night.
yeah. So
But anyways, yeah, it doesn't affect our Big Ten record.
yeah.
So
So I think to end this, we can basically talk about
the rest of
what.
our schedule. Let's talk about how important the rest of our schedule. We'll dive in game by game, starting with Nebraska. At Nebraska, go ahead and take the lead.
No, well, I could just wrap up all five quickly.
Let's just go one
Um,
by one for now. You give your take. Let's give a quick little take on.
because for me, my take
Just
on
talk about
all
your
these
take for
five.
Nebraska right now. Nebraska, USC. We got that Saturday, November 1st. Okay, we'll be in November by that time because we got a bye week this week. So don't forget that, SC fans. We got a bye week, so you can relieve some stress and take out whatever anger you got to take out next week and not watch SC football for a week, which is okay. So November 1st, we play Nebraska. What's your take? Quick little take.
I mean, it's gonna be. That's why I want to say because it's gonna be my whole take for every one of the games.
Okay,
You
that
gotta.
just okay. Then give a general point since you're gonna say it's for every single one of your games.
Yeah, so for every game you could do the same. So for every game, general point is we have to learn how to play with some urgency. Number one. Number two, we got to learn how to tackle because we're not tackling very great. Uh, Number three, we got to stop running those soft coverages because it's not going to work against a team like Oregon, especially Oregon. And I would even think against Dylan Raiola because if he has some success passing and he sees some holes because of our soft coverage, like that's not going to work. So I would say, and then lastly, we need some penetration and some how would you say this? Of some pressure on the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
We
Oh,
can't or
fuck.
pressure on the
We did.
quarterback
we did
or
not
like
get any pressure this
we
week.
need
But
to
anyways,
we need to dominate that front line on both sides of the ball.
I'll tell you where I can agree with that, and when I get my points across.
I think offensively we're doing better. I mean our run game wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that great either. But it wasn't like it was horrible. So
Yeah, I mean,
I think defensively our front line needs to be better. Like we need to play like how we need to play every game like we played Michigan. You need to play every game
on the
like that.
defensive line perspective, yes. Okay, that's what I'll tell you from that. So that's my perspective. Now, let me just run through mine because we're getting a little late here on a school night, both of us. Late night podcast sesh because we had some prior engagements, Niners, Falcons. Anyways, but my take on these next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games we got left. USC, Nebraska. Soft coverage, I agree. Against Raiola, we don't need to be doing soft coverages. Why? Because he's a pocket passer type of quarterback. And this is me breaking the game down from like being someone who has actually played the game and really like understands the game deeply. Northwestern haven't seen a lick of what they've been doing. So absolutely clueless on what we have to do for Northwestern, but I don't want to speak down on Northwestern because they beat Penn State and did they beat UCLA?
Yes.
Okay.
They beat I forgot.
They're 5-2 for a reason, and that's all I'm gonna say. So we can't sleep on Northwestern, right? But I think we beat them 1,000%. Okay.
Iowa. Everybody tough.
Iowa. Bubba, my brother, circled this game. Why? Because this is gonna be another rock'em sock'em robot defensive line, offensive line game. That's Iowa football. That's all they do. Ground and pound.
Been their MO for years.
Exactly. 100%, Bubba. USC, Oregon. Cannot run. This is where I agree with you. Where we cannot run any soft coverages, but we also cannot give up the run. So this is like from D'Anton Lynn's perspective, in my mind, this is a game where you have to freaking just, no matter what, balls to the wall. Their defense, I don't know Oregon's defense, right? I don't know if they're good or bad, okay? But this is the balls to the wall type of game, and it makes it a must-win, in my opinion, from this game. Because why? As I was talking about earlier, the Big Ten Conference Championship situation is where I'm coming from. And last game on Fuqua. Fuqua is always going to play us hard because that's just crosstown rivalry.
And now they're getting better.
It took them firing their head coach to figure that out. It's crazy. You fire your head coach who is soft, in my personal opinion, soft for when you guys hired him. That's just my personal opinion for you Fuqua fans.
I mean, I think, for my friends who are UCLA fans and a couple of our cousins who are UCLA fans, I think having the interim you have and Jerry Newhouse is good for you guys. But I know that even if you guys were still crap, which you're not.
No, they're winning games now.
Flowers. You're winning games now. Nobody could say nothing about you guys. You guys have a 3-game win streak. It's kind of actually weird for a USC fan to be like, oh, wow, it's pretty cool to see a UCLA bounce back.
Hey, I will give props to Neuheisel's son.
Yeah, Jerry, you're balling out there.
Doing good. But anyways.
But I'll say this. Yeah, they'll. So the main thing is every team now that we're playing, every team that we just mentioned will play us tough, no matter what.
Because they know we got a lot. We got a lot to ride on.
Because I'm just gonna end it with this for me, and then you can say whatever you want to say, and then we could just call it. But for me, I really believe that if we win out the rest of these games,
including Oregon?
Including Oregon. If we lose to Oregon or we lose anywhere in between there, we're not going to the college football playoff, and we probably will go to a bowl, but it'll be another crappy one. If we either, but my feeling is this: if we lose any one of these games, I don't care against whoever it is. If we lose any one of these games down the stretch, unless something miraculous happens and teams start losing right now, which probably won't happen.
But it's a good hot take to have. It's a good hot take to have.
Unless teams like start fumbling the bag, as people say nowadays, like right now, especially in the top 10 or in the Big Ten, like Oregon somehow loses their next 3 or 4, there's no way that we're gonna get into the college football playoff. We have to win out, and we have to go to the Big Ten championship. That's our way into the playoff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if we go to the, and not only we have to go to the Big Ten championship and win. We can't go, because here's the thing.
No, you just said it perfectly, dude. There's no other way to say it. We have to go to the Big Ten championship and win. That's just cut and paste, baby. That's literally
and my other hot
what's
take
riding
is
on
I already believe Ohio State's gonna be in it. So it's gonna be Ohio State versus whoever
It's
else.
not, well, you got to understand, like, okay, Ohio State's got Michigan, okay? Indiana, I don't know who they really have. So my prediction, only because my godson and my cousin, godson/cousin, goes to University of India, I think Indiana's going to be in it, okay? Because that Michigan-Ohio State rivalry will be something different, right? Who knows?
But either way, even if they lose, I don't see Ohio State losing unless it's to Michigan.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't see Indiana losing for the rest of the year is what I'm saying.
Well, they
in
got
the Big
Oregon.
Ten.
They got Oregon coming up. They got Oregon.
Oh, you're right.
Up,
Next
so.
game? No.
So that's not next
Do they?
game. I didn't say next game. I said they got Oregon somewhere down the road this year.
Do they? Let me double check, and then we'll end it here, chat, because
I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. Yeah, they got Indiana beat them actually. Oops, my bad.
yes, they played them like, that's what I'm saying. They played them last week, and listen, so Indiana has Wisconsin.
Ooh.
No, it's Oregon. My fault. Oregon plays Wisconsin next. Okay, so this is Indiana's freaking last 5 games. They got UCLA, Maryland, Penn State, Wisconsin, Purdue. All projected to win. I personally think all projected to win. Okay? So I feel like Indiana's going to be at the top. Now, Oregon, on the other hand, they have Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, USC, and then UW.
Yeah.
So the only one I can see him giving a good time, because Oregon never does well defensively against Rock'em Sock'em running teams. That's just Oregon football. They can never beat Rock'em Sock'em.
So we'll see. I don't know.
And let me highlight this. Oregon is at Iowa. We always talk about Iowa being a fucking
bro. I don't know what it is, but when every good team that's having a good year plays at Iowa, they barely pull it out. If they do, that's the thing.
Iowa's not someone to be slept on, and I've experienced USC Iowa when I was here the last Qualcomm game. It was just horrible. They blew us out.
So to wrap it up, we have to win out, and we have to go to the Big Ten championship and win. And the only way that we get into the championship is if we win out, because I think now that I think about it,
we win out and we win the Big Ten, because when you win your us Power 5 people,
that's the best case.
Exactly, us Power 5 conferences.
But the second best case scenario, you just win out.
No, that's first best. Second best is if we hope teams lose.
No, the first best case is you win all, you go to the Big Ten championship, you win out.
That's what I just said.
Okay, but the second best option is you win out, because most likely teams are going to fall, which they're already starting to fall. So now, this is where college football gets great, because this is the last...
No, it does. It really does. Pay attention, folks.
It's the last 5 or 6 weeks of the regular season. So this is where
teams know when what
crazy.
teams know when what rides on.
So USC, all that means is USC, you just better play your ass off. I'm just gonna say it. You better play your ass off every game from here on out and act like you're playing in the Big Ten championship every single game.
Amen,
if you
bro.
don't
Let's end it on that, dude.
All,
that's a great.
You don't play like that at all. Yeah.
Win out, baby. Hey, let me break it down.
Just win out.
That's what we're breaking down, baby. We got to win out, baby. Thank you for joining us. We didn't tell you what the freaking score was because we don't want to talk about the freaking score was, but it was Notre Dame.
What the score?
Notre Dame 34, SC 24. Unfortunately.
Had our chances, but we got to win out.
Hey, exactly. Let's win out on 3, baby. Win out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win out,
Win
baby.
out.
We gotta win
Fight
out,
on.
man. SC and the Collie. Bring it for the next
Let's go.
last 3 home games, man. Let's fight on.
Fight on, guys.
Have a good rest of your nights, man. Have a good rest of your day, whatever time zone you're watching this.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching us.
Of course. Thank
Fight
you
on.
guys for watching us. Appreciate the support and fight on.